Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the video, and today what we're going to be doing is testing out two very iconic version 1 DPS to see how they hold up in the modern day Memory of Chaos. Now obviously I am going to be talking about Heng and Jingliu here. When it comes to the teams we're going to be playing them in, first of all we're going to be playing Heng alongside Tingyun, and I'm going to be using a Ruan Mei since I don't have a Sparkle, so technically this isn't Heng's best team. However, this is the team we're going to be using on the first half, and then on the second half we're going to be using Jingliu alongside Bronya, Ruan Mei, and then we will also be using Luocha as well. So yeah, obviously we're not going to be doing this in the same run because we have to borrow two teammates, so these are going to be two separate runs, but our goal is to clear in a minimum of 5 cycles because that's kind of what you would hope for as a minimum for your teams in Memory of Chaos. Now, I should mention there are also other version 1 DPS that I could have used. For example, I could have used Blade, but I actually used Blade in my last Memory of Chaos run, so I don't want to repeat that. If you do want to watch, you can watch that video. We managed to clear in 25 cycles, although we were very close to clearing in 26, using Bronya, Ruan Mei, and Luocha. And I did also try a Paler variant, which also cleared in like 24/25 cycles. So basically, between the Ruan Mei and the Paler variant, it's like a 1 cycle difference. And then I also could have tried out a Dr. Ratio, which I actually did originally have planned for this video, in a team of Dr. Ratio, Tingyun, as well as Sylph Wolf and Aventurine. That team did manage to clear in 25, again, nearly 26 cycles. I actually think we could have got 26. Then again, he is kind of helped by this memory turbulence, but yeah, Dr. Ratio did quite well, and so did the Blade teams. I was going to include the Dr. Ratio run, but then this video would have been over half an hour long, which I didn't really want to do, and I've used Dr. Ratio a bit recently, so I wanted to focus a bit more on the older version 1 DPS. So yeah, with that being said, let us just jump straight into the run. Oh, also, all limited characters, E0S0 and builds will be at the end of the video. Alright then, and here we are with our DHIL run. Now, first of all, 2 elephants in the room. First of all, we're not using Sparkle, I don't have her, so we're not playing DHIL in his ideal team. So you can take this as a version of DHIL in, first of all, free-to-play E0S0 levels, as well as not being in his ideal team comp, so you can say about that what you will. And then also, I actually made a slight mistake in the intro. We are playing Luocha in this team instead of Aventurine, just because I find Luocha to be a bit more skill point positive, and we do have him at 162 speed, so he will be generating for us a few more skill points. But anyway, we are starting off here. We do have our Tingyun's ult up, skill up, as well as Ruan Mei's ult and skill, and we managed to do 131k on a fully enhanced basic, and then on our ult we hit for 103k. Okay, so that's 230k we hit in that cycle. Tingyun's already getting beat. We already know that Tingyun is the #1 taunt unit in this entire game, which is quite the pain in the butt. Now then, what do I want to do? I might as well just weakness break this guy, because I can just weakness break this guy with DHIL, and we can save our Luocha ult for a little bit later. Anyway, we're going to do a fully enhanced attack once again, and we hit for 169k this time. Okay, I think we hit every crit that time. I think that's what happened. We do have like 80% crit rate, so, you know, I would hope that we're hitting most of our crits. Now, we are already running into issues of skill point positivity. Since Tingyun's ult will refresh, skill refreshes on DHIL's turn, and she will go before him. I don't need to skill on her yet, but I do want to make sure I have as much uptime on my Ruan Mei as I can. Now, unfortunately, she is just missing a bit of energy, which is a bit annoying, but you know what, it's fine, we'll deal with it. Anyway, DHIL now deals 101k because I'm pretty sure that's mostly because of Ruan Mei's field going down, which is quite crazy. That just shows you how OP of a support Ruan Mei is, even if she's not supposed to be DHIL's best in slot support here. Anyway, we do charge our DHIL back up here, proc our skill again on our Tingyun, and we can go into an ult on our Ruan Mei. I mean, technically I could skill because we will get these stacks from Heng's ultimate. Although no, I'm just going to preserve the skill points, play a bit conservative. I was hoping he wouldn't get back up, but it's fine. Anyway, Luocha's just going to place down his healing field. And now we have our DHIL's ult and skill to work with. We should be able to take these guys down here. If not, then our clear will be a bit slower than it should be. I mean, look, we're 80 crit right now, 148 crit damage. We're at 168 speed on our DHIL. Have you ever seen a DHIL go this fast? Just because, I mean, Ruan Mei's speed buff, and then also Tingyun's E2 speed buff, which is not ideal. And we can't clear in 28 cycles. Damn it. That would have been so good to give us an extra cycle on the other half. That's kind of unfortunate right there. I wonder if we could have played that slightly better. Because definitely if we had taken down this half, we'd have had a better chance at getting a faster clear. Oh well. Okay, it's fine. Also, this memory turbulence doesn't really benefit our DHIL. Anyway, I'm not going to go for a fully enhanced basic. This should be able to take him out. Okay, yeah, it does it, and lets us conserve a skill point. That's actually pretty nice for our skill point economy. Anyway, what we can do is, because obviously DHIL is a destruction unit, we can just focus fully into Kafka, and then whatever remaining damage will go into the mech guy. Okay, I am gonna get my DHIL's ult up because we do have Tingyun ult. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And okay, yep, like I thought, this will allow us to go before the enemies. And now we're gonna be looking pretty well for skill points. Now, what I normally like doing is I like going into an ult and then a basic. I mean, obviously this will help us conserve energy as well. 72 on the ult and then 150k on the basic. Okay. I mean, back in the day, these used to be massive numbers. Oh, you're so annoying. It's fine because Luocha does have... Luocha? Luocha, my friend. You were supposed to cleanse DHIL! Why did you do that? My free cleanse! Why? Oh, making me waste a skill point. Damn you, Luocha. Oh. Our next basic, that's not good. Why? Luocha, why? You just had to auto-target DHIL. Damn you, damn you, damn you. Anyway, it is nice that we did just take some damage on... Ow! Ow! No need whatsoever, although it's fine because it's our entire team's going next turn. Do I want to do damage now, or do I just want to conserve as many skill points as possible? We do only have 1 turn left on our Ruan Mei's skill, so I'm going to need to proc her skill, but then we don't need to on Tingyun, so, you know, I'm just going to go for a basic anyway, just to maximize our SP economy. And then, yeah, basic here, and... Do I want to play conservative or not? Okay, the thing is, Ruan Mei isn't gonna heal herself this round. It should be fine. We should be able to get the residual healing anyway. I don't think this Borusan guy is gonna do enough damage to us, so we should be fine anyway. And then obviously she'll get the healing from the rest of our team attacking. It's still all good. Okay, Luocha is being very selfish right now, but you know what? It's fine. 144k on our fully enhanced basic this time. Our fields are about to go down, but I'm not gonna bother ulting anyway. Get back into the DHIL ultimate. Unfortunately, he doesn't get progressed up, which is a shame, but nothing too major. How are we looking? Okay, yeah, we're good. Okay, look, bro, I really wish I had a Sparkle. The thing is, I'm not going to pull Sparkle just for DHIL because there's not many other units I'd really use Sparkle for other than DHIL, and I don't play him enough to justify getting Sparkle. So, yeah, unfortunately for him, we're just going to have to think a lot about skill point management, and you're going to hear me talk a lot about skill point management in this DHIL run. Anyway, we only hit 125k there. Okay, this shouldn't kill R1, Mei, right? Nah, it's fine. Although Tingyun's lower HP pool is being slightly annoying in this situation. Who do you auto-heal? You auto-heal Ruan Mei. Dude, I wish it went for Tingyun instead, just because we're gonna have to refresh her skill, whereas Ruan Mei could have gotten some healing back on herself. Oh boy, it is just a bit of RNG. I do feel like, since I'm getting a bit unlucky on some of the RNG here, as well as the fact that, okay, this is now my second issue coming into skill point problems. First of all, if you have a Sparkle, you're going to be doing much better for wear than I am right now. And second of all, even if you don't have a Sparkle, if you have a slightly better DHIL than I do, like I said, my character's builds will be at the end of my video. But yeah, you definitely could have a better run than I do if you cleared, if I had cleared on the 29th cycle instead of the 28th. In the first wave, then first of all we'd be doing way better for ourselves, and if we got a bit luckier, then this would also be going slightly better. But at the same time, I don't think this run is too bad right now. I have definitely seen worse in my time. I'm just gonna go for the ult on our Luocha, and I'm just gonna cleanse our DHIL because I don't want to get annoyed by that. Don't hit the Luocha, thank you. That means we should be fully fine for this wave. Okay, he's gonna heal himself back up. Okay, then. Anyway. Ooh, interesting. We're getting very close to the 24th cycle, and our goal is to clear in 25. I don't want to go below 25 cycles. That would not be ideal. Okay, what can we do here is the question. Well, we're gonna get DHIL's ult back up, which is a good thing. See, I would have liked to conserve my ult on Tingyun for a little bit longer, but I don't really think I can in this situation. You know what, we're just going to do as many attacks as we can and hope the memory turbulence procs. I think that's what we're going to end up doing. Anyway, going into DHIL's ult, dealing how much damage? 85k, okay. Into Enhanced Basic for 194k, only 9% left on Kafka. Bro, if we just had a slightly better SP management and luck, then I think we could have got it. But it's fine, the memory turbulence saves us anyway. We do just about get the 25 cycle clear. We did struggle our way there, but, you know, technically we got, even if we had to get saved by the blessing. But again, like I said, if you have a better DHIL than me, you would have probably gotten it. Especially if you had a Sparkle, you would have gotten it. And if you just, got slightly luckier than me, then you will have got 25. So I'd say 25 is the minimum cycle for DHIL, which is pretty decent. Now, I'm going to finish off eventually with our Acheron, and then I'll see you guys with Jingliu. Alright, and finally, here we are with our Jingliu. Now, we are just going to go through all of our techniques here. Technically, all of them actually are quite useful for our Jingliu, which is very nice. I do love it when all of your techniques line up and you can use all of them. First guy didn't get frozen, but that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Now let's see. Okay, I am on the right Jingliu Lycon. I just had to double check before I had to restart, because I do have to switch her and DHIL's Lycons. Oh, actually him hitting Ruan Mei is actually very nice for us here, because it means she is gonna automatically get her ult up. Very nice, very useful. And now we can just basic on her, and we will have full skill points. Now going into a E on our Jingliu. Now, okay, part of me does kind of wish that it was Jingliu who got hit, because now we would be able to ult on her after we used our skill right here, because she's only missing like 5% energy. I know some people will say Huohuo might be better for this team than Luocha, which, you know, fair enough. I can actually see why that would be the case, but honestly, I just find Luocha more comfortable than Huohuo, so I'm not really going to be pulling for her. Anyway, we did, I think we definitely did 250k there on our ult. I'm not sure how much we did on the basic. I wanted to say 200k and then 250k on the ult. I'm not too sure, but if we did, that's kind of insane. I mean, my Jingliu, like I said, character builds will be at the end of the video, but my Jingliu is on 2p speed and 2p ice. So, like, you know, kind of insane. Anyway, unfortunately, because of how Jingliu's uptime works, we're not going to be able to clear this in the first cycle, but we actually get pretty damn close. Like, in these situations, Jingliu is still a very good unit. The problem is that the next half is going to be single target. If it was like Aventurine with 1 health bar and then summons, I actually think Jingliu would be very good in this MOC, but unfortunately that's not how Aventurine works, sadly, so yeah, kind of sucks for us. Now, problem is, this guy is low. Do I want to skill on our Ruan Mei? She's gonna go first next turn anyway. I don't... do I need to? Oh, this is so annoying. I hate when people are left on slivers. I'm just gonna do it just in case. And then I am gonna go for the Luocha ult as well right now, because I feel like in the next half we should be fine with it. But okay. If I use my skill here, we're not going to start off the next half with our ult up, which I would prefer. So I am just going to go for the ult there and make sure we have 2 turns in our uptime. I don't know if that was the right play, but it's the play I made. And now, oh, that saps our energy. I should have used our ult beforehand. Oh, damn it. Then again, they would have ticked down on our turn sooner. I don't know if I did the right thing. But we're gonna get them back in the next turn anyway. And yeah, it shouldn't matter too much. Anyway, 63k there on the basic. Actually, maybe it's a better thing that we only get to use our Bronya ult here. simply because of the fact that now we will have slightly better uptime on our Jingliu. And as you can see, 100 crit to 294 crit damage, thanks to the bonus crit damage from Bronya. So thank you very much to her. And how much do we deal? 115k, which I will take considering the fact that his toughness bar is still up. Okay, okay, you know what? Ruan Mei, I'm not gonna lie, you're probably gonna get CC'd. And considering the fact that your ult is up on your own turn, I am willing to sacrifice you and just skill here. And worst case scenario, there you go, Luocha can just heal her back up, and we still have uptime on her skill. Okay then, nice little help from the memory turbulence. Anyway, we're gonna get into our alt state once, or our, I don't even know, better state, I don't know, buffed state, there you go, buffed state. And, okay, what buffs do we have up right now? Okie dokie. Okay, this does not change much. Okay, I'm gonna ult here. We have enough buffs up for me to be confident in ulting here, just because I want to... Okay, we only hit 87k there. Oof. Okay, unfortunate. Yeah. Maybe I should have waited on it. Whoopsies. It's fine. It's fine. Obviously, our damage numbers are slightly lower here than they are on the first half, because, again, we are only against a single target, but over 100k on a single target when playing Jingliu. It's fine. It's not bad or anything. Like I said, Jingliu just doesn't really specialize in single target. I think our E1 helps with that. I'm not sure. But again, E0S0, 100k to a single target. I think she's doing fine for herself, personally speaking. Okay, that's gonna sap our energy again. Luocha auto heal goes off, which is nice for us. Yeah, we are lacking a little bit of damage right here. It would be nice if we could do slightly more to him. Yeah, I am gonna Bronya ult. I want to get as much damage in as we can. Hopefully we can get a Jingliu ult off the back of this skill. We dealt 8% there. We're just missing the ultimate. It's fine. He should hit us and we should be able to... Okay, there we go. Okay, ult straight away before he can get rid of our energy. Please do 6%. Please, I'm begging you. Okay, it did 6%. Okay, Jingliu is so back, guys. She is still good. Cannot convince me otherwise. Anyway, let's see, how much are we doing here? We have most of our buffs up to 93k, and then we should deal over 100k. And I mean, we have over 100% crit, so we can't not crit. Anyway, Luocha gets his healing field back up. Unfortunately, we do have to use a skill on our Ruan Mei, however. Ooh. Okay, we're missing a little bit of skill points. Whoopsies. Huh, that's interesting. The problem is that what do I do here? The thing is, Jingliu isn't going to be in her buffed state. You know, I think Aventrine's going to do his really annoying attack, so I'm not going to bother skilling on Ruan Mei. And he did not do his really annoying attack. Oh, no. I was convinced he was going to do his dice rolling thing. Am I dumb? Anyway, this will, because of the fact that we didn't skill on our Ruan Mei there, it will actually allow us here to get into our buffed state. We could have broken his weakness as well. He's probably going to do the really annoying dice attack now. Okay, this might have been a misplay. I am ulting on Jingliu, getting another turn up, and then freezing Aventrine, so he's toughness broken for longer. And, okay, the ultimate from Ruan Mei should knock him down lower. There we go. Perfect. Although now we need to deal 40% of his HP bar, which I don't think we're going to do, because unfortunately this is Jingliu and not DHIL. So, yeah. 102k, you know, 24%. Unfortunately, we just missed out. Although, we do still have a few turns left. Is there a world? I don't know. Is there a world? I'm thinking, what could I do? Why did you have to hit the dice? I don't think that actually would have taken out the Aventrine, but I mean, if we got slightly luckier and that went off earlier instead of hitting the dice, maybe we would have done slightly better. Oh well. Not much we can do right now. Actually, no. If that memory turbulence went off earlier, maybe there actually would have been a world. Maybe there would have been a world, because what we can do now is we can ult here. And now we're going to get our ult as soon as these dice go down. Jingliu isn't going to get CC'd. And let's see, if we ult on Jingliu. Ult on Jingliu, come on, come on, come on. How much HP is he going to have left? How much HP is he going to have left? The answer is 14%. Dude, the memory turbulence could have done 14%. It could have. We could have just clutched that. I nearly big-brained it. Nearly did it. Okay, you know what? I'm rage quitting. There is a world in which you can clear in 5 cycles. Oh well, this video's been long enough. I'm moving on to the character builds in the outro. Well then, as you can see, at E0S0 and the F2P levels, Jingliu and Heng can just barely get the job done. If you do have their perfect teams and play them in the right scenarios, they will still do a very good job. But the problem is you will have a bit more troubles forcing them through content which isn't specifically designed for them. So really, if it comes to if these characters are worth it, I'll be honest, I'd rather play Dr. Ratio than I would Heng nowadays. I feel like he's just more suited for more situations because he can do both blast and single target, whereas trying to use Heng in non-blast situations can be a bit difficult nowadays because we do have higher HP pools, especially if you don't have a Sparkle. And then when it comes to Jingliu, she is still good if you use her in, again, Ice Blast situations, but in single target, like against Aventurine, she can struggle a little bit, although if you have slightly better investment than I did, then she will still serve you well. So I think they're still viable units nowadays, but they are close to the edge of potentially being phased out of the meta, especially if better imaginary or ice alternatives come out. And then, yeah, our Dr. Ratio did perform about basically 1 cycle better than our DHIL, although we should also consider the fact that the memory turbulence did help him a little bit, but at the same time you could say in a team of Tingyun and Silverwolf, he's missing more good teammates than DHIL is. That is an argument you could make. It's up to you to decide what you want. And then also, Blade actually did really well in this memory of chaos, but like both Jingliu and Heng, he only performs well in situations which are very well catered for him, such as this MOC, which, you know, as a Blade main, unfortunately, I do have to admit, there are some content where you're going to struggle to force it through with Blade. But anyway, with that being said, let's quickly move on to our character builds, starting off with both our DPS. Jingliu, 135 speed, 52 crit, 218 crit damage on the Herta Store Lycon. Traces basically maxed out. 2-piece speed and 2-piece ice, just because I didn't find forcing the 4-piece ice was worth it. I'd rather just go for decent substats. So I could hit that 100% crit ratio and then over 200 crit damage, and then obviously she is E0. When it comes to our DHIL, this is normally the Lycon I would use on him. So if you want to see his stats, there you go. 2.3k attack, 138 speed, basically 80 crit, 138 crit damage, but this will go up because he does give himself basically 24 crit damage here. And if you're not using him in imaginary or trolling, so basically you do have a permanent plus 24. And then he is on the 4-piece musketeer because the imaginary set is just a bit too inconsistent for my liking. You know, maybe if you're running like a Welt as well, but not many people do that nowadays. So yeah, this is how our DHIL is looking, and then he is obviously E0. We did use Ruan on both sides, so when it comes to our Ruan build, 148 speed, 156 break effect, so obviously she could have a little bit more, S5 cogs so that we have max uptime, and then just 2-piece break, make sure we get some speed so we have decent speed stats, and 5% energy, and then once again E0. Bronya, 134 speed, just slower than our Jingliu, over 200 crit damage, which is nice. And then she does have her signature Lycon, and she is E1, so this is an E1 S1 Bronya. But you can guarantee yourself with Bronya, and you can also get her Lycon from the store. 2-piece speed, 2-piece HP, just for some extra tankiness. And then when it comes to our Tingyun, is on 2.6k attack, 155 speed, S3, dance. Traces mostly maxed out. I actually should probably max these out, but you know, laziness is a horrible disease. And then 2-piece speed, 2-piece attack. It would be nice to have a bit more bulk on her, but at the same time, I do normally play her with an Aventurine, because she normally goes with my Dr. Ratio, because I rarely play DHIL nowadays, so it's fine in those situations, and she is only E2, sadly. It would be nice if she was E6. But yeah, and then let's see, who else did we use? Luocha, 162 speed, fair bit of HP, effect res on the effect res light cone. Traces mostly maxed out. You don't need more healing on Luocha, to be fair. He heals plenty. 2-piece speed, 2-piece healing bonus, broken keel, And I believe that is all of the supports we used. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you guys found it helpful. Also, thank you for 1K subscribers. That is something we did just hit. Most of this gameplay was recorded before that, but this outro is recorded afterwards. So thank you for 1K. And with that being said, I will see you guys next time for Fei Shao Summons. See ya.